Hello, hello, hello. I know my voice is hoarse. I was sick a couple weeks ago, but I'm fine now. I just have a cough. Anyways, I'm camping again. Look at what tent I have. Does anyone recognize this tent? I used this tent on my very first winter trip, and I'm winter camping in the fall, in November 22nd, at Mew Lake. There is an event going on here this weekend, Freezing Women, and it's an all-female event. And I am here camping with my friends, Mary Rose and Jenny. Say hi, Jenny. Hi. So Jenny and Mary Rose had this trip planned, and I kind of crashed in. And a couple weeks ago, we were like, well, it's going to rain. I'm still canoe camping. I'll probably do a trip next weekend, weather permitting, but it's raining all weekend. I want to go out in the boat anyways. So here I am, and there's going to be a bunch of people stopping by. We have this set up. I'll flip the camera around and you can check it out. And yeah, see you in a bit. All right, here's our little shelter set up. My dad actually got me this canopy tent in the summer. First time setting it up. It's very blue. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at the screen.
Oh wow, it's the blue room.
It looks like the blue room, which is weird because I'm the green person, but
and you got blue chairs.
Yeah, there's blue chairs. I do a matching thing. My whole inside of my tent is green. I know it's shocking, but we got some colored lights in there. These are the Luminade USB lights, and then got a whole bunch of chairs in here. Spot for knives in case somebody wants to chop something up. I was just splitting some wood here. Got some snacks on the table, nacho dip I made. Somebody's afraid to open more chips, or maybe they've had enough, I'm not sure. Jolly Ranchers, of course. This is a list of where everybody is who's camping this weekend. And yeah, just having some trouble getting the fire going. But Mary Rose is just, look at her, look at that. Nice job, Mary Rose.
It was a minute ago.
It was. There's no wind, so it's taking a bit for the fire to get started. We don't have a lot of small stuff. So here's Jenny's tent. Let's go take a look at it. Jenny's going to show us her tent. It is the Plateau from Lite Outdoors. You may recognize the look, especially because you can't really, well, you can see size reference with Jenny there, but this is pretty much the exact same tent that I have, the Isola 4, but it's much, much bigger. This is the Lite Outdoors Plateau, Plateau 5,
yeah.
Jenny says. And does that mean it's for 5 people, or what does the 5 stand for? Because I have an Isola 4.
I think it would be 5 if you were
If you're
sleeping
laying
on the ground,
like shoulder to shoulder,
without the stove.
Yeah. Okay, so you've got a lot of guy wires pulled out here. Like that's, I think actually I have loops like that too. I've never used them, so that's kind of interesting.
More space.
Yeah, for sure. I usually don't need much more, but yeah, you did a lovely job. I like the color of the ropes. Did that come with the tent?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
It did.
I had all kinds of great stuff included with mine too. I was really impressed with the stuff and all the quality of everything. Wow, this looks amazing. Can you stand up in here?
Yeah.
So
2 cots.
2 cots. There's a cot under there. Oh, look at those little guys. All right, let's check out the inside. We've got a little stove over there. What is that?
That's a G Stove XL.
G Stove XL. Sorry, it's a little dark in here. Hopefully you guys can see it. And I see you have one of those fans on top too. I have one of those. Do you like that?
Yep.
Yeah, my friend Jennys Plateau actually gave me mine. She had it and she didn't like it, and I was like,
There's
wow.
a little extra light.
So you have the door on the other side
No. Just
to
one door.
open to get in the stove.
Yeah, I do have to go around. It's not the greatest for that.
Why wouldn't you just put it this way?
Because the pole's in the way. It worked when I had the stove that this company makes.
Nice rumple blanket. We've got what's on the ground? You got a tarp down.
A tarp.
And then you've
welder's
got welder's blanket from Princess Auto.
Wood.
There's a
and
piece
then
of wood
another welding
to
thing.
keep the wood guys is to kind of do some more insulation to keep whatever's underneath from melting normally, like if you have the puzzle pieces down, which I don't think you do, but normally
Not
we
this
do.
time, but normally
So
I
it's
do.
just a good habit, I think, to give it a little more, because I've never had my puzzle pieces melt, and somebody said that in a group chat somewhere. Anyways, let's go back to these cots. They're pretty cool.
So you can put the leg extenders on, and I might do that later, but having it shorter gives me a little more
Headroom.
space. And
Yeah.
So
And I see you have the condensation liner.
Yeah.
So Jenny said this is the first time. Oh, and you have your lights up too. You're illuminating. This is where I got the idea from, right from Jenny. Tell me about the condensation liner. You're just adding it now?
Yeah, this is the first. I've used this tent before, but this is the first time I've used the liner.
Yeah, and this is the same for me. It was, well, I've used it twice now, the liner, and I found it was a game changer, Jenny. Is it pouring?
No, that's just someone driving by.
I found it was a game changer. Like, you can't, this tent is so hard. This one is better because it's bigger. So you have a less of a chance of bumping into the sides as much as in mine. But in mine, I am constantly, even just to go reach here for the zipper, it's on an angle, right? So you get your whole, like your arm and your shoulder wet. And with this on it, that stops all of that. It's fantastic. And I was also getting a lot of condensation here, and you can see like the bed is really close. And if you flip the cover open or it moves around at night and it hits the side, your whole sleeping bag gets wet. It's just, the tent is no good without the condensation liner, in my opinion. But, you know, I'm not an expert, so that's just my opinion. What kind of stove do we got here? You told me and I forget.
G Stove XL.
G Stove XL. And the fan, and yeah, cool. All right, well, it looks like it's going to be nice and cozy in here. And you have a space here as a backup, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get out, but I'm
right
stuck
now.
on the, I was trying to get out right here. Yeah, it's very wet. Well, it's raining and too, but love the lights. Beautiful. And okay, let me know how you like the condensation. Let me know how much you love the condensation liner when you get there, because I feel like it's gonna happen.
I'm not sure if it's in the right way.
It looks proper. It looks
yeah,
looks like
but
mine.
this-
I don't know mine. The front's weird.
This one thing
Yeah.
doesn't seem to attach. So.
I tied mine like,
Yeah, I had it.
I
through
just
there,
looped it
but,
through and made like a little X with it, because I had that too. I found on the doors it was a little weird.
I mean, I think you're supposed to attach it when you go into the other
That's
side.
yeah, that
But
makes
in the
sense.
meantime, it's kind of.
I would never do that though, because I need to get out fast sometimes. Anyways, thanks so much for showing me the tent, Jenny, and we'll check back with you. And I would really, really like to camp in this tent sometime this winter. Just a little, like a hint to you. Okay? Bye-bye.
Try this one?
It's like not much sticking out. What do you got?
Try that?
My assistant Jenny, everyone. I'm afraid to get it out. Somebody's got an axe.
Well, I do have an axe and a hatchet.
I don't use those things, do you? It doesn't, I don't think it's any, a little bit. Is this what you use? Do you use this?
I haven't yet, but it's...
Oh, so I'm gonna break it and that's all over, it's my fault. Oh yeah, way better. Boom.
There you go.
I know you're supposed to put it on something harder, but like, it's so crooked. I'm really lazy. That's a much better knife, Jenny. What do we got here? I'm gonna post the link because you should buy this and not that one. Although mine's pretty old, but it's just not long enough. It's not even that much of a difference, but
Well, it's new and it's sharper.
yeah, mine's not new. I've had mine for a long time. All right, well, want to use those? Is it small enough? You want to make it smaller?
I think that's plenty small.
Think so? We'll do one more. I had it upside down. If I can do it, you can do it. That was a really bad job too. Thanks for the knife, Jenny. It is I don't know, it's too dark in here, but that's what it looks like. As darkness fell, Lots of friends gathered, people stopped by to visit, and stories were shared. We had a great time chatting and visiting while we waited for our delicious dinner to heat up, something that Jenny made and was heating up on the fire. Hello, it is 5:26. It is 7.4 degrees in the shelter. It's not bad. I don't know what it is outside. We got some guests here. Tracy, Teresa, Ann, and Sue, and and Jenny is over there. Mary Rose is there. And we've got our food. Jenny made what did you make, Jenny, actually?
Like a skillet lasagna.
Skillet lasagna.
Except it was done in a Dutch oven, not a skillet.
Okay. So she's got to heat up, but it's pretty cold out there. And I made a bunch of salads. So we're just waiting and visiting, and that's all that's going on. So see you in a bit. All right, dinner is ready. We're just going to eat with our guests over here anyways. Hi. Sorry. Jenny heated this up on the fire. Ooh. Oh, yes, please.
Ah.
Ooh. And it's steaming hot. And you
look,
cooked,
it's not
and you
burnt.
heated it up where?
On the fire.
Which we weren't going to have.
Yeah. Well.
And I made some salads for everyone. And there's some Greek feta dressing, and Jenny has to get her own because she's got food things. That looks so good. Oh my God. If you guys could smell this, you'd be coming through over here and having some.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Jenny. Except Mary Rose forgot the garlic bread.
Whoops.
All right, well, my lovely friend Sue just brought some Bailey's s'mores flavored. So, of course, I had to make a hot chocolate, and I'm going to put some in there. And I think that's going to be really tasty. Wow, you guys are quiet, eh? Hello.
It's delicious.
You got some?
Yes.
It's
I'm
good?
gonna have some more.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, it's 7 o'clock. I'm having my hot chocolate with my s'mores Bailey's. It's so good. And we got another visitor, Janice.
Hi.
Show off your hat. That is so cool. Good times here at Mew Lake. Wow, that is strong by itself.
Yeah, it is. We're putting the hot chocolate like some
Water or something.
water.
Yeah. Unless it diluted a little bit. It'd be like having it on ice.
It's good though. What was other flavor they had? Yeah. That will tell you whatever's in there. It worked.
Oh man, it's more than ha ha ha. Oh, I forgot the pants Well, hello. It is, it's 9 degrees in my tent. 9.2. We've been sitting outside for most of the night. We did a little visiting. We went to see Vicky and Tina. We went to see Shirley, who was setting up still. She got here really late. And we had a bunch of people over here. We had a fire. We sat in the shelter. We told a bunch of stories, had some good laughs, had a few pops. And I'm back in the tent now. I don't know what the temperature is outside. Last I checked it was 2.1 degrees. And it's very damp still. It's not raining anymore, but it's very damp. And it's comfortable. We all sat outside. We had the fire going. It wasn't really cold. It was nice. And yeah, I had a really good night. So tomorrow I'll give you a tour of the tent, show you what I set up here. It's just hard because we were setting up and then we took breaks, and then by the time I like clued in, Jenny's like, "Oh my God, you haven't filmed anything," and I totally was like, "Oh, whoops." So I don't want to make a long video of the weekend, but just a couple, like just a short video will be fun. So that's it. I'm trying to be quiet because like 10 o'clock, the whole campground went silent. Well, anyways, our section. It's like super, super dark and everybody's in bed. So I'm going to get to sleep and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Well, good morning. It is 8 a.m. on Saturday, November 23rd. And I'm here at Mew Lake. I had a great sleep. I had a warm sleep. It took me a while to fall asleep. It's always hard the first night for me, especially in a campground. It was super quiet here though, but I went to sleep at exactly midnight. I know I looked at my phone because I wanted to see what time it was, and it was like 12:00. It's 10 degrees in my tent. It was nice and cozy all night. I was sufficiently warm. I even had the sleeping bag open a little bit. And it was nice and quiet in here. I woke up around 7-ish, went to the privy, did all that stuff, and I'm going to head out of the tent now. I'm already dressed and ready for the day, did all the things, and yeah, got my bag packed, and I'm ready for a great day here at Mew Lake, so let's see what happens. Jenny said she's having a hard time getting the stove going, so we don't have any kindling. So I'm just making up some smaller pieces for her. Kindling delivery. All right, good morning. I'm here in the little shelter. I'm just gonna heat up my breakfast. I have 2 breakfast sausages that are already pre-cooked. I cooked them at home. I made an egg patty. It's just egg, that's it. And I brought an English muffin that was already buttered. Just so it's easy just to stick it in the pan. The butter gets hard out here. I also had just a little piece of saran wrap in between the two, otherwise they get stuck together. So all little winter tricks I've learned over the years. And then I have some old cheddar that I've already sliced that I'm just gonna melt on top, and then easy peasy, all done. It's a 1-pan breakfast right there. Alright, just put the cheese on the egg there. It's melting, so everything looks good. The English muffin's not quite as brown as I'd like it. The one piece is, but the other piece, oh, there you go. It's getting there. It's a little more soggy than crispy, but not gonna be too fussy out here. Alright, there's breakfast. Yum.
Here comes the other one.
A little grousey on the site. Like hiding from the little dog. There's one there. There's another one coming over here. Car camping, that's where all the wildlife is. Forget about going in a remote area. Come on. Imagine that big opening right there. There we go. Hello. Beautiful grouse. Look at the feathers, just different colors. Gorgeous. After breakfast, we had some friends visit camp, like my friend Shirley, Liz Klingman, who was there from Ohio, and we went over to see Kylan for a visit. Then we all headed over to the main area to take the Freezing Woman group photo. As you can see, there were lots of women in attendance, and not all of them were there for the photo. I got to visit with some more people from Spirit Tree Paddle. I got to see my friend Chelsea, who I haven't seen in quite some time, and we chatted for a bit, along with Fiona, who was also there. I was able to visit with my friend Janice. I got to see my friend Vicky, who I've camped with before, Becky, who I haven't seen in quite a few years, and I got to meet and chat with some people I've never met before. And then I was introduced to the youngest of the Freezing Women participants, Olivia, whose mom had brought her there to camp, and she had watched some of my videos before coming, and I gave her a sticker, and she was absolutely adorable. Hello, I'm at Freezing Women. We're walking around doing a campground tour, and found Susanna and Anna. Susanna and Anna.
That
Oh, I don't
works.
know why I can't remember that. Jenny came to buy a pair of pants, some Fjallravens. They're kind of like mine, but they're different. And you got some on
I
too.
got some too. Yeah, they're my
Fjallravens.
favorites.
Now, Susanna is from Switzerland.
Originally, yeah.
Do you know how to say Fjallraven properly?
No, because that would be Sweden. I say Fjallraven, but I'm sure that's wrong.
Where are they from? Do you know?
Sweden.
They're from Sweden.
Yeah, but I'm
And
from
you're from
Switzerland. I'm
Switzerland.
Swiss and not Swedish. It's very close.
When you're Swedish, you talk like it is.
Yeah, no, that's not me.
But you have a nice accent. Say
Thanks.
something. Welcome to Freezing Women.
Welcome to Freezing Women. Willkommen zum kalte Wintercamper. Not quite. No, it was not a literal translation, but anyway.
Is this your first time winter camping?
No,
No.
I've done, this is probably about, I started in COVID doing winter
Lots of
camping
people
because I couldn't
started
do
then.
anywhere.
Yeah.
But I was the only one of all my people that I usually camp. I do backcountry camping throughout the seasons. But I was the only one who wanted to go, so I had to go do solo. So I watched YouTube videos, including Camper Christina, right? Yeah, and then I just came here to Mew Lake and started out. And this is Anna, and I, with Freezing Women, I convinced her to come along because I know she.
Oh,
really
you guys
wants
met
to
on
do
the
this
website?
too. No, I know her, but she's new to winter camping, and I said, "Come along!" And now she's gonna buy a hot tent.
A hot tent, and they're both cold camping, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And well, it's like 5 degrees, but it is raining, which makes it kind of gross. And
Yeah.
Anna has taken my course, some of it.
Some of it. The cold camping portion.
The cold camp. My
Yeah.
course is broken up into all kinds of sections, so you can take what you need
Exactly.
and just leave the rest. And now, when you get your hot tent, when you get your hot tent, not if, I guess,
No.
you can use that to learn how to run the wood stove and all that other stuff.
Yes.
If you don't know already, or help you to learn. It's not, I'm not an expert.
Yeah.
There's a white. Look at the little white tail on the
I
end of
know, we love him.
I
We
can't.
love him.
Never mind.
He-
Anyways, thanks for being on the video. I hope you have a great weekend.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
You guys too. So good seeing you and meeting
Good
you
to
in
see you.
person.
Good to meet you too.
Yeah, you too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 All right, it is 12:15, and we have just stopped back at the campsite for a little snacky poo. Got a little charcuterie going about my kayak paddle charcuterie board I got in Michigan last year. And Jenny's got her fancy special crackers. We got cheese and ha-ha moo, like 2 or 3 different kinds of salami. There's supposed to be 4 things. We only got 3. What's one missing? We don't know. And some prosciutto.
I don't know they look the same to me.
Jenny brought the, show me the front. Yeah, it's
Like
actually
Jenny's for
charcuterie collection. Jenny for camping. There you go. I got some prosciutto salami. We haven't opened that one yet, and some prosciutto. And and we're gonna sit and eat. We'll see you in a bit. Where'd it go? Oh, Jenny saw a rainbow. We had an opening, and it was beautiful. And now, maybe when we go down that dip. Or maybe we just lost it. It's been spinning all morning and raining on and off, and oh, well, if we didn't get a picture, a photo of it, or a video of it, it didn't happen. So I saw it, you saw it, we saw it. It was beautiful. Take my word for it. It looked something like this. It went from here to there, and it was different colors. Okay, we're on the way to the visitor center. Jenny's driving, and Mary Rose is the shotgun. Look out! And we're almost there, and I have to brush my teeth, so see you in a bit. Upon arriving at the visitor center, I ran into a few familiar faces from the internet, and then we settled in for the presentations. At the Algonquin Visitor Center, we were delighted to hear from 3 different speakers who talked about all different subjects, including my favorite, Kylan Marone from Lure of the North, who I've been friends with for quite a few years. I hadn't seen Kylan in about 6 years, and it was great to get to sit with her and chat a bit and then check out her presentation. She talked a bit about how she began Lure of the North with her husband Dave and some of the products that they make and sell, and then also touched upon some of her time on Alone Season 7.
This photo was taken on day 80, the day that I topped out from Alone. And there was a lot of joy. And for those of you that don't know what Alone is, it's a game show that is not funny at all. Apparently very entertaining to the people watching it. So there were some lows, and there were some highs. I'm going to end it pretty much there, but I will say one thing about that photo on the right. Loneliness is real, and I felt it physically.
Kylan gave us all a lot to think about. There were points where everyone was laughing, and there was also times where everyone was crying. I will not soon forget this presentation, and am grateful I was there to see it. On the way back from the visitor center heading to Mew, we were all delighted to see 2 moose on the side of the highway, and we stopped for a bit to get a few photos. It was a magical moment that we were all truly grateful for. When we returned to the campground, there were all different types of workshops going on. We attended one with Lure of the North Outfitters, where we met Jeff and Laura, and they talked about all their different products and services that they offer. All right, I'm a little late to the party. Susanna and Anna stopped by, and I had them in my summer tent with the space heater in there, showing them my setup, because they're just getting into winter. And in the meantime, Jenny, my lovely friend, I won't shine the light on you, there you go, has been busy with the assistance of her sous chef, maybe. Yeah, a little bit.
I brought the chicken.
Making quarter chickens. And they look amazing, and they smell amazing. And I believe in my little pot you've got some water. Oh,
No.
mashed potatoes.
Potatoes.
Oh my God, dinner's ready.
Dinner's ready.
Goodbye. Nice job. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Didn't take part in that, but that's okay. So Jenny is testing out the condensation liner on the Plateau 4.
5.
Plateau 5, sorry. Which is pretty much identical to my Isola 4, except it's bigger. What is the, do you know the dimensions on the sides, Jenny?
I think it's 10 by 10.
10 by 10, and mine is 8 by 8, I think. But it seems a lot bigger. And at first she wasn't sold on the condensation liner, but now she thinks she likes it, right?
I think so. It's kind of a pain to get in, but I'm not even totally sure if it's up the right way, but
It looks the same as mine. There's something a little weird with the doors. But I had the same thing, so maybe I'll send them an email and ask them. And I'll let you know.
Maybe we've got it backwards.
I don't think so. I thought so too. I actually went around with my Sharpie. I don't know if you want to borrow mine, but I went around with my Sharpie and I put letters on each of where the hooks are. So one is like L, one is C, one is a star, one is a check mark. Just so when I go and it's really cold and I want to put it up quickly, I don't have to fiddle too much with it and I know exactly where it goes. Because I found the first time it was a bit of a challenge to get it in, but the second time it was much easier.
Yeah, I put it up the wrong way.
With the matching codes on it. Something to think about. All right, it's dinner time. Bye-bye. Whoops. I forgot to take a picture. I was trying to break it up and cool it down, and then I'm like, oh, whoops, I forgot to take a picture. It's really, really, really good. Thank you, Jenny.
You're welcome.
And thank you, Mary Rose, for getting it.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Hey.
Who's here? Look who's here. In your pink anorak.
Yep.
It's beautiful. Where did you get it?
I bought a wool blanket
Yeah.
and a friend made it.
No way.
Yep. Seriously.
That is beautiful.
And it's nice and cozy.
Do a little spin for us. I'm too lazy to flip the camera. Does it have a hood?
Yep.
Of course it does. Your hair looks beautiful.
My hair's
tonight,
going to
by
go
the
like
way.
all over my face. If I put
Okay,
the
we
hood up,
won't
so,
do that.
Yeah.
How's your weekend going so far?
Pretty good. Having a good time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Enjoying it?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Absolutely.
What'd you do today?
What did we do today? Oh my goodness. We went over for the mentor thing. We didn't get into the picture. We went to Whitney to get
I got into the
wood.
picture. That was a
And-
total, it wasn't supposed to happen, but I just ended up
All
putting it,
right. Yeah, we didn't do the picture. We went to Whitney to get some wood.
Yeah.
And had to get some mustard and ketchup. At
Okay,
the
we don't need
grocery
all the
store.
details. We could just like a short.
Wandered around in
Yeah.
the visitor center looking at stuff too. So.
Cool, that's always fun. It's always a good time. Did you see any presentations today?
No, actually, we didn't.
I saw them. They were great.
I'll bet.
The first speaker, I'm so sorry, I can't remember her name. Do you know her name? Who was the first speaker today? Anyone?
Where was she from?
Kim Freeman.
Oh!
Kim Freeman, and she talked about Namibia. Was it? Namibia.
Oh, yeah.
It's really interesting.
Yeah.
So we saw Kim Freeman. She talked about Namibia.
Yeah.
That was
In
cool.
Africa.
And then some Ontario Parks guy was there.
Oh, cool.
I know. Wildlife station. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It wasn't really, it was good, but
Yeah.
I was looking forward to listening to women's speakers today, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
Anyways, and then Kylie Marone spoke, my friend Kai.
Yeah.
I got a gift from her today.
Oh, did you really?
I'm really honored. You're going to love this.
Aw.
It's a little, I don't know if you can see it, but Kylan likes to do pottery.
Oh,
She
right.
makes mugs. She makes handmade.
Oh, yes, I've
I don't want
seen
my
her
face to be
mug.
too close, but
Yeah, I've seen
so
her
it's a
mug.
little tiny mug and it's perfect. It just fits my finger.
Adorable.
It's adorable. So she had it on her necklace, so I put one on mine here, and I said,
Yeah.
it's like a friend thing.
Yeah.
She brought me to tears today.
Aw.
She spoke from the heart. She gave a great presentation. You missed it. I filmed a little bit of it here and
She
there.
would have.
But she talked about when she left alone and how I don't want to focus on alone because Kylan is so much more than that, but that's what a lot of people know her for, and really so because she kicked ass 80 days. And
Yeah.
anyways, watch it if you don't know what I'm talking about. But she was talking about how the loneliness and being away from her husband is just what kind of that was the hardest part to overcome was being
And
alone.
she alluded to that when she was there,
Right.
like on TV.
And so for me, and I don't want to talk about me, but this is my video. So for me, I do a lot of trips by myself.
Yep.
And I don't have that touch. Like when I come to places like this, I hug people and I haven't, there's sometimes have been like months where I haven't hugged a person. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm sad or whatever.
Right,
But
yeah,
I'm
that's
not a
just your
touchy-feely
reality.
person.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of people in my life that are close to me that I
Yeah.
hug a lot.
Yeah.
And it's just the way it goes. So it really hit me. And I watched all that with her, and I knew Kylan before she went on the show. And so when she was talking, I could hear it starting in her voice.
Her voice cracking.
And I just was like, and then I started crying, and I'm just, oh, it was just very, and there were a lot of people crying. Like, she really, nice
Yeah, I
job,
probably
Craig.
would have cried
Nice
with her,
job.
too.
And I love my mug, thank you, even though I kind of stole it. She's like, I have 4. She goes, I made 4, but I said, no, you made 3. I kind of pawned it, but I
Yeah.
gave it back, but she said I could have it. So anyways, it was nice. And I got some of her salve. I bought some of her salve. check out their products. They're the North Outfitters. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna stop this video because my arm hurts.
Yeah.
But it's nice chatting with you and seeing you.
Yeah.
And have a great rest of your weekend.
Yeah, you too.
And let's have a pop by the fire.
Yeah.
I think Mary Rose has it going now.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so you still must go down there?
Hello everybody, it's 9:30. We're here at the campfire. Everybody say hi. Hello, 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 hello. Wait, you're over here. There you are. Not much going on. We're just sitting here telling stories and having a great time. See you, bye. Well, it is going on 10 o'clock. Is that right?
It's after 10.
It's after 10.
10.
And I don't know if you can see this, but these are snowflakes. It is snowing here in Algonquin Park. Quite a bit, actually. And it's beautiful. Guess what, everybody? It's snowing. We are winter camping after all. Oh, of course you can't see it. Wait, over here. There we go. Well, it's going on 11 o'clock and the fire is dwindling down just like we are. We're all having a little bit of a sleepy time tea and we're getting ready to shut things down and head to bed. So we'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Here, I'm just going to do a quick video of the tent here. I've got my woods cot here at the one end and my little stacking tables in here. We did a smudge earlier. With my friend Tina. Heaters down there. Just brought tables to put stuff on. I've been using them for different things. I have my boot tray there. That's where I put that like during the day so that that spot stays dry for at nighttime and I can move that and then I can put my sock feet down there and I don't get them wet. And then I got my other cot at this end. I just brought in my backpack. I got my bin of clothes under here, my gear bin under here. Actually, this is where I'm keeping my sleeping bag. So that's going to come out right now because it's time for bed. And lay that out, attach it with the little string that's on it so it doesn't go sliding around. And there's my sleeping toque. And yeah, that's about it. Super comfy, cozy. About 10 degrees in here. I just left the door open for a bit so it's not that hot, but it's nice, comfy, cozy. And then this stuff just under in the bin, kind of like a little drawer under there. And, nice and tidy. Got my little string lights up in here, and it's nice and bright, and my little tree light, and there's lots of room. Just inside. I just brought the cot so people can come and sit inside and have a chit chat and a visit and have a nice warm place to hang out. So we ended up sitting outside for most of the weekend, but it's nice to come in here too and show people other options of how they can easily winter camp without having to spend a lot of money. So it's been really good. Anyways, I'm going to finish getting ready for bed. I'm just putting a couple things in the car, the chairs and stuff, and then I'm going to go to the privy. And then I'm gonna get ready for bed. Super tired. Well, good morning. It is Sunday, November 24th, and we had a little tiny bit of snow overnight. Was kind of mixed with rain. I haven't been out of the tent except to go to the privy, and I didn't bring my phone with me. I forgot it, so I'll take some pictures and videos in a bit and overlay them here. It's about 8 o'clock. I'm just in my tent. It's 8.6 degrees right now in the tent. I've had the heater going all night and warm, comfy, cozy, no issues, had a great sleep. Really fun night last night. A whole bunch of people stopped by and had pops and sat by the fire and shared stories with us, and it was really fun. Really good to see a lot of people, especially Kylan, who I haven't seen in, I don't know, I think it's been like 6 years since I've seen Kai, so it was really nice to visit with her. She gave me this cute little mini mug that she made. It's absolutely adorable. And we had some time to chat and stuff like that, so it was really nice. Great time with Jenny and Mary Rose. I haven't spent a lot of time with Mary Rose, so it was nice to camp with her. We had a great time and lots of good food. Wasn't too cold sitting outside in the shelter, even though that wasn't the original plan. Had a fire outside both days. Also sat in Jenny's tent for dinner yesterday. Also sat in this tent for a little warm up a few times. So yeah, really good setup. I'm glad I brought the nylon tent. I really wanted to bring the homemade hot tent, but this just isn't the weather for it. It's a winter tent. It's made for snow, not rain. And it's just not super waterproof. Yeah, I could have put a tarp over it and all that stuff, but it's just a lot to set up for a 2-day weekend. So I will be bringing it out on some other weekends here, including Family Day. And yeah, so I'm just starting to pack up here. I've already got my sleeping bag done, and I'm just gonna get myself changed and ready for the day. And then we're gonna slowly start packing up and getting everything put in the car and getting ready to head home. I'm really happy I came this weekend. It was nice to see a lot of familiar faces, met a lot of people from social media that I've never met in person. So that was really important for me to do this weekend. And, you know, overall, it was a good event. Andrea put on a great event with her and the volunteers. The presentations yesterday were excellent. We saw 2 moose on the way back, so that was cool. And it was just a nice gathering, great weekend, and I really enjoyed it. So if you have a chance to check out Freezing Women next year, I recommend it. And get some information ahead of time. Just make sure you're warm and cozy. If anyone has any questions or needs to reach out, please do so. I'm always happy to help. And I do have a winter camping for beginners course online, if that helps anyone. I think it's a great course. A lot of people used it before they came this weekend. I had 7 women take the course before they came here, just like from the group, and others that have taken it previously. And they all commented that they used one tip or another, or a bunch of tips, and it helped them to stay comfortable. So I hope everybody had a great weekend. Thanks again to Andrea and everyone for all the work that they did to make this happen. And to Jenny and Mary Rose for inviting me to join them on their site last minute. So I'm going to keep packing up. I'm going to keep filming, but just wanted to do a quick recap. And I'll be back in a bit. Bye. All right, I just brought a couple hard-boiled eggs just in case I wanted to have a quick, easy breakfast. I do have another egg sandwich packet kit, I guess, which I might have still later. I don't know, but I'm not a big, huge breakfast eater in the morning anyways, so I just put these on my stainless steel cup in front of the space heater, and they've been warming up, and now they're nice and warm. So I'm just going to peel them. I bought a couple of packages of salt, and I'm just going to sit here and eat those, and then keep packing. That worked great. I just stuck them in front of the heater, and now they're nice and warm. Perfect. This is my friend Olivia. Say hi, Olivia. Hi. Did you winter camp this weekend? Did you like it? Yeah? Were you warm and cozy? Yeah? Are you going to come again? Yeah. Yeah? Okay. It was nice to meet you. Bye. Say bye. Bye. I just did a little snow removal this morning. Not too much on the ground, but the shelter was covered. So he's just popping it off. Let's see. There we go. We got a little bit of snow. Just a tiny bit. There you go.
Well, we are done. Saying goodbye to Freezing Women for another year.
It was a great weekend. I had a good time. Favorite part of the weekend? What was your highlights, lowlights?
Just hanging out around the fire with other women.
Food, good food. It's about 10 after 11. We're all packed up and ready to head out. I had a great time. Thank you so much for inviting me and letting me camp on your site. I still owe you money, by the way. And Mary Rose, it was a pleasure getting to know you a bit better, and we're hoping to see you at Family Day. And I think that's a wrap. So, any negatives about the trip, the weekend?
We could have used more snow.
More
Yeah,
snow?
no
More
rain.
cold. Yeah.
More snow, less rain.
This time of year is kind of shoulder season. It's not the best time to camp. So I was just saying to someone who participated here, anybody who camps in this weather, you'll be great in winter. You'll be fine. This is the hardest stuff to camp in because it's so wet and it's so damp and it really gets into your bones and everything gets damp. In the winter, it's a drier cold. And even though it's colder, I find it easier. That's just me. And I don't like the cold at all, guys. If you guys know me, I do winter camp, but I don't like the cold at all. So that's how I make it work.
Got to make the most of winter.
Exactly, right? This is what we get. We live in Canada, so let's enjoy it. So thanks so much for being in the video. And you guys will see these guys in a couple months on Family Day weekend. And I'm still canoe camping hopefully next weekend. So keep watching. I camp year round. And thanks so much. We'll see you next time.
Happy trails.
Bye. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please click the subscribe button. Also click the bell for notifications. If you'd like to get more information on the stuff I use on my trips, please check out my website at CamperChristina.com. Thanks. Bye.